Scarlet in Final Fantasy VII is very little more than her mere archetype. She's the classic high-powered corporate sleazebag bastard model femme fatale, and following on from the way that Shinra is both based on the Japanese zaibatsu, a vertically integrated corporate monopoly usually family-owned, it's also based on a Japanese conception of Western capitalist exploitation, and so Scarlet is blonde. She's dressed in a crimson dress with 5 miles of cleavage and heavily made up with earrings and jewelry. Her sexualization gestures at stereotypes of immodesty and garish feminine excess, which are, at their root, quite misogynistic, frankly, and the game's treatment of Scarlet as a character skews that way too. It is genuinely some of the most cringe-worthy shit in the entire original game when it decides to have her confront Tifa, the highly trained martial artist, on the Junon canon, and then the game makes the two of them have a dueling slap fight, because that's how girls fight, I guess. Scarlet is loud, shrill, domineering, cruel, petty, and shallow, which, in fairness, makes her about as much of a caricature as her fellow executives Heidegger and Palmer. And the point, of course, is that this is the kind of personality that rises to the top in the structure of capitalist exploitation. If she had redeeming qualities, well, she wouldn't be a Shinra executive. Still, this is a pretty lazy kind of character. Scarlet's awfulness is specifically linked to her femininity, while Heidegger's and Palmer's caricature awfulness isn't linked to their gender, and the way that Scarlet is portrayed is frankly just straight-up 90s-style misogyny. It just hasn't aged well. The remake games, stuck with the character, have tried to deal with this problem by basically ramping it up to the level of camp. They add truly cartoonish dimensions of sexual dominatrix dynamics on top of everything else, playing the archetype so much that it just doesn't register as anything to be taken remotely seriously. Your mileage may vary on how well you think that this works, and I personally just feel ambivalent. She's such a tired trope, played so straight with so little subversion or consideration or interest that I find her uninteresting as an antagonist. I can't summon the energy required to develop any kind of enmity.